Welcome to the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast with Dat Boy Mo 629. Discussing everything fitness and everything motivation. Here is where you will get your fitness education and motivational fix. Now, here's your host, Dat Boy Mo 629.
What's good, everybody? It's Dat Boy Mo 629 coming to y'all with another edition of the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast. This time we're gonna talk about the guy that's in the news right now. Now I'm gonna preface this. I'm gonna start this off. Your boy, me, I am an Ohio State Buckeye fan. As you can see, probably seen in my videos earlier that I wear the Buckeye bracelet. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Buckeye fan. I'm an Ohio State fan. I'm from Ohio, born, raised, live in Ohio. I'm a Buckeye fan. You know what I'm saying? So I represent the OHIO. So, as you can see in the graphic, we're about to talk about Ryan Day, the head coach of Ohio State. So, first game of the college football playoffs. Right? You probably wonder, this is supposed to be a fitness and motivation podcast. What are you doing talking about Ryan Day? Let me get to that. So Ryan Day is all about motivation, right? And how did Ryan Day silence his critics? So 3 weeks ago, I believe it 3 weeks ago, I kind of like want to blur it out of my mind. The team up north, Michigan, Wolverines, defeated Ohio State in Ohio Stadium, which was supposed to be the last game in Ohio Stadium at that time, 13-10. So what happened, that put Ohio State fans, including myself, in a stupor. We wanted Ryan Day gone, want this man fired. He lost 4 in a row. If you look at the mainstream media, you got Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. Smith, he's talking about Ryan Day needs to go. We got Ohio State fans everywhere. Ryan Day needs to go. He needs to be fired, calling for the man's job, right? So, including myself, I said, Ryan Day got to go. It's over with. He got to go. But then as I let my emotions calm down, I'm like, man, this dude is 0-4. In the last 4 years, he lost 4 in a row against the rival. So, and then some people were like, well, he's a first year. He's not a seasoned head coach, but the coach he lost to is in his first year. Sharon Moore of Michigan from the team up north is in his first year. Whole first year coach, and then he beat Ryan Day, who's in his 6th year. And then last year when Jim Harbaugh was out, he beat Ryan Day. So you gotta think, Buckeye Nation. This is what we call us, Buckeye Nation. Now I'm gonna say this as well. I'm a proud Buckeye fan, but at times I am a ashamed Buckeye fan because we got expectations that are not realistic as Buckeye fans. You see what I'm saying? Every year we got to win a natty. Every year we got to get this. Every year we got to get that. That's not how sports go. If you look since the year 2000, Ohio State has been doing pretty damn good since the year 2000. And Jim Tressel came up in there. We had a bad year in 2011 with Luke Fickell. And then, but that was when Tressgate, you know what I'm saying, Gold Pants Gate, Tattoo Gate came up in there with Terrell Pryor and them. So, and then we had, Jim Tressel resigned and Luke Fickell had to be the interim coach. We didn't have no foundation. He came in to be the coach. And then we got Urban Meyer. Then Urban Meyer came in, and then we went on a 7-0 run against Michigan. Teton, that team up north. And then Ryan Day come in. He won one game in 2019. Then COVID hit in 2020. So that game was forfeited. That would have been another game. So Ryan Day would have technically been about 2-3 right now instead of 1-4. So or 2-4, I believe. Yeah, 2-4. So it would have been, he wouldn't have been had that many losses. He would have been 2-0, and then he would have lost 4 straight. Maybe. Because who knows the trajectory of that program if in 2020 Ryan Day just went ham on them. You see what I'm saying? That Michigan program in 2020 was terrible. But let's go back to Ryan Day here. So at the end of November, the final game in November, the rivalry game, Ryan Day lost. This man has, you got to understand what he went up against. You see what I'm saying? When this coach lose this game, the fan base is calling for his head. He has wife, he has kids, he has family that's hearing this, right? Ohio State fans are ruthless. We are a ruthless bunch. And I'm not gonna say we. You know what I'm saying? These dudes in Columbus. It's crazy. They interviewing fans. Eating at what was it? The Varsity Club or the Varsity whatever the hell restaurant it is down there. They're like, well, yeah, he gotta go. He gotta get fired. It's very gloomy down here in Columbus because of Ryan Day. And granted, we're paying the Ohio State Buckeyes are paying Ryan Day $9+ million a year to win. He hasn't won any national titles yet in 6 years, right? He beat Michigan twice. He's on a 4-game losing streak. His overall record before yesterday was 66-10, I believe. Now it's 67-10. He just beat Tennessee 42-17, right? Going into this game, fans, including myself, right? I thought we were gonna beat them. I said my score to beat them, and I have this on record. My score to beat Tennessee was 38-24, I believe. Right? I just threw a score out there. I didn't know anything about Tennessee. I just know they're from the SEC and they were 10-2. So if you 10-2 in the SEC, to me, you're doing pretty damn good, right? So I had hope that we were going to beat Tennessee, and the next game is Oregon. Now, against Oregon, I don't really know, whatever. I'm just happy we're playing on New Year's Day, and it can be a great start to the new year, or it can be a terrible start to the new year, right? But that team that played last night, Ryan Day basically told everybody, shh. Ryan Day told everybody, yeah. He told everybody that, right? So, including me. He was like, okay, we lost the Michigan game, but what I'm going to show y'all is what we really about. I'm going to put my leadership skills to test. Now, think about this. We got quarterbacks galore in the transfer portal. We got Devin Brown in the transfer portal. We got Aaron Nolan in the transfer portal. The only people we got right now, as of today, is King Holtz and Julian Sand at the backup quarterbacks, right? To Will Howard. Will Howard go down, but Ryan Day's leadership, Devin Brown is still playing. The respect he got for the squad, Devin Brown is still playing. He want to finish out what he started. He want to leave on a good note. So that, to me, shows great leadership from Ryan Day. Now, as far as the game plan and stuff like that, Ryan Day going to be pretty damn bullheaded with his play calling. He can be pretty bullheaded, but as a leader, sometimes you got to block out the noise. You see what I'm saying? You got to block out that noise and do what you feel is right. But you also need the leadership beneath you to be like, come on, coach, man, listen. This ain't working out, bro. This ain't working out. And you got to give them the reasons why it's not working out. Now, you either can be a good leader and you can listen to them, or you can be a bad leader and you can say, no, I'm still going to do what I want to do. No matter what y'all say, I'm still going to do what I want to do. No, those are the leaders who fail. Now, that boy Nick Saban said it best. You need to block out all the noise. You don't need to listen to the guy in the basement, you know what I'm saying, of the parent basement who know nothing about football, talking about this and talking about that. What you need to do, you need to listen to your players, you need to listen to your family, you need to listen to your staff, right, to get this team on board because you got to go to the next game. Urban Meyer said it too. Now, these are two of college football's greatest coaches saying this, not Joe Blow me. Not Joe Blow in the basement, not Joe Blow in Columbus, not Joe Blow Desmond Howard, not Joe Blow anywhere else. That's a part of the team. Now, Maurice Clarett said it too. Maurice Clarett played Ohio State football. Maurice Clarett played against Michigan. He knows how it feels to play Michigan. Urban Meyer knows how it feels to play Michigan. He only lost to Michigan one time when he was at Florida. He didn't lose against Michigan at Ohio State because that was a true rivalry game. When they played Michigan, man, when he was at Florida, they ain't even want to play that game. They was like, man, we out. Whatever y'all do, I don't care. They played for championships. So when they played Michigan, they just, it's just another whatever. So I don't even count that game. It ain't mean nothing to Florida. That game meant nothing to Florida. So basically what I'm saying is that boy Ryan Day, for now, silence the critics. You can say what you want. We got some bitter fans out there still calling for Ryan Day's head. When you think about it, you can't deny that Ryan Day is a good coach. You can't deny that he's learned from mistakes and moved forward, right? His failures will eventually grant him, who knows, if he stays at Ohio State and he stays, this is my opinion as a person who see it objectively, right? I don't see through rose-colored glasses. I call it like it is. When we played Michigan, that game plan was trash. I ain't know what the hell they was trying to do. I don't know why they was trying to run it up the gut. I ain't know none of that. And I even told people that, man, y'all about to smash us. Michigan fans, y'all about to smash us. Even my niece talking about, uncle, y'all about to smash us. I'm like, the game ain't played yet. We don't know. The game ain't played yet. So you don't know for real if what's going to happen? It's a rivalry game. You just never know. And what happened? We lost 3 points, right? Kicker can't kick. We're jacked. I don't know what's up with dude, but something got to happen. Something got to happen with the kicker. Kicker got to, I don't know. The kicker kicked both kicks. That's 16 points, right? That's 6 points, right? We would have had. Game would have probably been 16-13. And then with the pick, right, that Will Howard threw, that gave Michigan real good field position. So that was 7 points right there. So if Howard never threw the pick, that's only 3 points Michigan was held to. So that 16-3. That's a whole different ball game. You see what I'm saying? And then they wouldn't have had no confidence. So who knows? We probably would have ran the score up even more. But that's neither here nor there. The game is over. Ryan Day beat Tennessee. Now, going into Tennessee, all we heard was Tennessee fans, the Tennesseans, this is what we want to call them, talking about we going to plant that flag on y'all field just like Michigan did, right? And then Ryan Day has so much just criticism. Had lawmakers talking about, I think he was trolling, had lawmakers out here talking about we going to create a law where you can't plant the flag at Ohio Stadium if you beat us. It's going to be considered a felony. He got to deal with stuff like that. Every time you look around, Ryan Day, Saul. Ryan Day, Saul. Ohio State, Saul. Players, Saul. Finesse, Saul. So he got all this noise. Right? Now he had a choice. He had a choice to either crumble or a choice to go out there as Ryan Day of old, 2019 Ryan Day, and say, shh. Sometimes you gotta get that noise. Sometimes you gotta get that hate. Sometimes you gotta get that, resistance to go back to what you really are and who you really are. Just like Dr. Dre said. He said, y'all gonna keep messing around with me and turn me back to the old me. You see what I'm saying? And Ryan Day, when he first came up in there, Ryan Day was ruthless. You see what I'm saying? 2019 Ryan Day. We should have won that Clemson. We should have won the national title that year. We should have won that Clemson game, but that bull crap call on Trevor Lawrence talking about targeting shifted the game. That was a fake play, right? The referees, and I'm always going to say this, I can't get fined by the refs. I think the refs should be penalized for bull crap plays. If you see the refs don't know how to do their job, they need to be fined. Players get fined. Coaches get fined. Referees need to get fined, right? Even the crew need to get fined. Some refs got banned or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That needs to be more accountability on the ref because what's happening is you are affecting the outcome of a game. Your job is important just like the coach's job, just like the player's job, just like anybody else's job that affects the outcome of the game. So you need to be held to the same standard. That's just my opinion on the referees, even when they're in the way and they inadvertently tackle a player. They need to be reprimanded monetarily, right? No write-up, no none of that. They need to be reprimanded in the pockets, just like the players do. Or suspended the game, no pay. Period. You scheduled to ref this game, or you suspended, dog, no pay, just like the players. That's how I do it. Because the referees, they need to fall in line and they need to get, get in check. There's a lot of calls last night that wasn't called on both sides of the ball. I'm like, damn, that's holding. Dang. Well, that's pass interference. Dang. That wasn't no real interception. Dang. What? Hey, I'm like, I don't understand it. But in my opinion, Ryan Day about to go to the Rose Bowl. Ohio State about to go into the Rose Bowl, right? And this is something that he can start the playoff. You can't take the Michigan game back. You can't take it back. You lost by 3 points at home against a whack Michigan team. You lost, right? So here's what's going to happen. You got to start on this playoff off run and finish it with a national championship. That is the best story that you can have. Damn, they lost their rivalry game. Damn, the fan base is all out on them. Damn, Columbus is all against Ryan Day. Damn, the players are down and out. But then they win a national championship? If they win that national championship, this is going to be probably one of the most incredible stories that I can think of. Because at the end of the day, the first time the playoff, think about it, 10 years ago, 2014, the first 14 playoff, who won that? Ohio State. With a third-string quarterback, Cardale Jones. 10 years later, 2024, Ohio State lose the Michigan game. Everybody ready to jump ship. Everybody want the coach fired. Then they win a national title. And en route to that, defeat the Big Ten champions. So really, if we beat the Big Ten champions, after they won the championship, not only do we win the Rose Bowl, we beat the Big Ten champions after that. So that's 2 birds, 1 stone. Right? We should have won that first game, but did not. 2 birds, 1 stone. And then we go on to the national title game and win? Ooh, that would be surreal. And imagine if it's against Penn State, a Big Ten national title game. Ooh, that would be crazy. I would love to see Ohio State and Penn State in the Big Ten in the national championship game. I would love that. Not Georgia, because they got their backup quarterback. I would love to see Ohio State and Penn State in a national title game. Penn State, who lost against Oregon in the Big Ten championship. Ohio State, who lost against Oregon, but then beat Oregon on the way to the national championship. Damn. Big Ten. That'd be great to see. And Ryan Day standing tall. I can make a case for James Franklin too. They want him fired too. Penn State wanted him fired. I can make a case for both these coaches who ain't listening to the noise and then prevail in the end. Why I say start it, own, and finish it. That's what it's about. It ain't just about fitness. It's about anything you do in life. Start it, own, and finish the podcast. Go about anything you persevering. You started it, you owning it, and you finish it. That's what this podcast is about at the end of the day. Y'all say, oh, man, you ain't doing no fitness content no more. Yes, I am. I'm still doing fitness content. Hell, I post fitness content all the time. The podcast talks about mentality, mental motivation, fitness motivation, mental fitness. Start it, own, and finish it. And I'm talking about the mental fitness of Ryan Day right now. And Ryan Day is on a cloud. And he needs to stay on that cloud. You see what I'm saying? If this is what this guy can do, right? All through the noise of Buckeye Nation, this story is going to be incredible. Incredible. No matter how you slice it, incredible. All the naysayers, all the Michigan fans and all that stuff. Michigan fans congratulate me for the game. They know they beat it. They were like, you know what? Objective-minded Michigan fans. Just like I'm objective-minded. They beat us. I said, good game. Good game. Last year, they went through everybody. Michigan beat everybody. They got that shirt. 17-0? I think whatever they were last year, 14-0. They beat everybody put in front of them. Oh, they had our signs, Dan. If you knew they had the signs, then you changed the signs. A wrinkle. Go huddle up. Go no huddle. They were just that good. They had a hell of a team last year. Harbaugh had a hell of a team, and he didn't even coach in a lot of the games. So, well, but at the end of the day, Ryan Day put on a masterclass last night. And I applaud Ryan Day. Now, whatever happens against Oregon, I may be singing a different tune depending on how we play. But what he did against Tennessee and how he bounced back and got the team on board to bounce back in the last game at the shoe at night, pure great leadership. That's just what that was. Pure great leadership. Great leadership from him. So I applaud him on that. If you like what you heard on this podcast, until next time, whatever. If you like what you heard on this podcast, right, don't forget to click subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to listen to more podcasts. You can subscribe to my podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Castbox. Plenty of listening streaming services. So at the end of the day, like I said, you know what it is. Start it, own it, finish it.
You've been listening to the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast. Be sure to subscribe to receive new episodes. Link up with Dat Boy Mo 629 on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, or visit him at ace1warrior.com. Until next time, start it, own it, finish it.